It's me, Renee. Sorry, I'm back. So, I decided to do the stay at home book tag. It's a new book tag created in these times we are in at the moment. So, it's based around Corona. Sad, but yeah, well, not sad, but like that's sad, but fun and makes inspiration for new tags. And yeah, it's created by Princess of Paperback. I'm not sure what her name is. Not all booktubers say their name when they start. So yeah, that's that. I'll link her original tag in the W. And yeah, let's get to it. So the first question is first prompt. Question prompt. Same thing really. Laying in bed. Because that's often what you do when you have to stay home so long. A book you could or have read in one day. So with me, since I read a lot and I read fast and it's not unheard of that I'll finish a book in one day just laying in bed. So yeah, this could be a lot of books. End up going with, give me a moment, this one. Actually, decided to go with this one. Popular by Maya Van Hagen. No, Van Wagnagen. Wag Waganen. Again. It came out like I think like 10 years ago, 5 years ago. How old is this book? I'm not sure. It came out 2014. 6 years now. Yeah. So yeah, I got it used, as you might see, and I read it like 5 years ago, 4 years ago, or something like that. And yeah, I just read it in one sitting. Pretty sure might read it in one more sitting, but pretty sure I read it in one sitting, and I could have because it's short. Very fast read. It's actually kind of fun. It's actually a memoir, but the author is just like 15 when she writes it. So she's like, aren't you a bit young to write a memoir? Memoir? But so the gimmick is that she finds an old book about how to be popular, and she tries to follow tips. And yeah, and she chronicles how that helps her in becoming more popular or not. And yeah, it's a fun, interesting little book. It's not bigger than 250 pages, so it's not long really. So yeah, it's a lot of fun little book if you want to read something non-fiction. I can recommend it. And fast read. And yeah. As snacking, a guilty pleasure read. Honestly, for me, this was actually one of the most difficult because honestly, I don't really have guilty pleasure reads. I think I might have some guilty pleasure TV or movies, but reads? No, I don't really think so. All of the books that I love or enjoy, I'm not guilty about them. I don't feel guilty for them. Maybe not all of them are like the best quality or like the absolute top line of literature, but none of them makes me feel guilty. But instead of saying like pass, I'm just gonna move on. I decided to cheat in a way with this one. I'm going with, in a moment. She went all the way by my habits, or like in other words, or I could also go with like any of my habits books because even though her books are very good, at least I think so, they also make like they also will always feel good and funny, but they're never very unpredictable and well, rarely unpredictable. Some books are a bit, but yeah, for most part, not that much, and they're not really groundbreaking. So I'm going with this one. Not guilty, but like it's more like it's pure pleasure, and it's not really. Yeah, I suppose it's not very much impact or value to it. I mean, I mean, it's good because like it brightens my day, but it's not. Yeah, as I said, not revolutionary. It's never any revolutionary, groundbreaking stories or anything like that. So in that way, it's guilty pleasure reads. But technically, honestly, it's not. But I think this is the closest thing I'm going to come to it. So yeah. Netflix, a series you want to start, which yeah, again could be a lot. I have I'm thinking, yeah, probably have quite a lot on my want to read on Goodreads, the series, but I haven't started yet. But I actually also have a few on my TBR shelves that I haven't started that are beginning to series. I did end up going with, give me a moment. Hold it here so it's easier. An extraordinary, sorry, An Extraordinary Union by Alyssa Cole. She's mostly, I think a lot of people might think of her solely as an adult author. This is a YA series. It's YA historical mystery. While mostly, how do you say mostly? A lot of times she writes adult romances, but this one is history and it's mystery and YA. So yeah, that is interesting. It's also, as I say, it's African American protagonist, which is quite interesting and intriguing. And as I've read some of Alyssa Cole's books earlier this year, sorry, I already know I love her writing style. So yeah, I'm curious to read once you write. Curious to read her mystery series, historical mystery. That's gonna be interesting and fun. And yeah, it's the first one in a series of three, I think. So I bought this one, and I've seen that she has the rest of the series on audiobook, so I might get the rest on audiobook. Not sure, but yeah, this one I'm excited to get to. We'll get to it soon. Might not, but I'm excited to get to it. And so this staying at home thing is kind of taking over our life, so I might read it in a week or two, or 4 weeks, because it doesn't really seem like it's gonna stop anytime soon. So good, I have lots of unread books then, just isn't it? Yes, fortunate. So, and then the next question is Deep Clean, a book on your TBR that's been on your TBR forever. Yeah, this one. We've been paying attention. I suppose I gotten a lot of new subscribers lately. But if you've been with me for a while, you have seen this in other videos. It is a book that I got from my mom in 2012. Yeah, 2012. So it's 7 years now. 7 years, I think. So yeah, quite some time. So why haven't I read this? Is it because I'm not interested in it? No, that's not it. Is it because it's in Spanish? No, that's not it. I do read Spanish pretty decently. I've read books in Spanish before. I have other books I've read in Spanish. Sorry. So why haven't I read this one yet? I don't know. It's a mystery. Why do you never find two socks and just one? Why did the Library of Alexandria burn down? Why are people stupid? It's a mystery. And my hand side of this one, another one, great mystery. I don't really have a reason. A good enough reason. I don't know. That's just this. But I'm hoping to get to it by the end of this year. Still quite a lot of the year left, so crossing my fingers. Yeah. Next question is Animal Crossing. A book you bought because of the hype. A book you bought recently because of hype. And honestly, there's not really that many books I read. Well, yeah, there's not really that many books that I buy solely because of hype. I might be, I might become interested to read a book because of a hype, but then I'm more likely to get it from library, or then I'm more likely to if I see a lot of people talking about something on YouTube or BookTube, I might look it up on Goodreads, and then I might check, does this look interesting to me? And then I might think, okay, I want to buy it. But if I just hear lots of people talking about a book, and then check it and look more into it, and I don't like it, I won't buy it. I'm not really that shallow of a buyer, really. I buy stuff that I'm generally interested in, more or less. Or if I go to a bookstore and buy something I haven't heard of before, then yeah, that's something I haven't heard of before. I rarely buy something just solely because of the hype. It has to be a hype and something that makes me interested in it, genuinely. Although I suppose the one kind of closest to here as well is Dragon Pool by Yonha Lee. It's a book in the Rick Riordan Presents, so that's kind of it's big. It's hyped because of that. So I felt like I wanted to read all the Rick Riordan Presents books because Rick Riordan, of course. I've read the Arusha books so far. Well, the first two. Haven't read any of the others, and this was one of the few I couldn't get in paperback. I bought it solely, more or less, because of Rick Riordan Presents label. Now that I'm having it, it's like, oh, so it takes place in space. Yeah, I'm a bit regretting it now because I don't really like space all that much, but I'm gonna give it a go anyway. I'm planning on reading this in May, just FYI. Activity, a book that had an impact on you. Yeah, this is another question, a prompt that's like, really, Princess Paperback? Really? I mean, how do you choose which book had an impact on you? How do you choose? There's so many books. Well, not here because they are unread books, but here, all of them are like amazing reads. They're not unread books, but like over there, so many good reads. So many good reads. How do you choose? How? But of course, I end up going with something with this as well. 10 big ones by Janet Ivanovich. I ended up going with this one because actually I haven't talked about her so much in my channel at all, actually. But yeah, but she had a big impact on me in when I was in middle grade, 14, 15. I didn't really find that many good books in the library or at the bookstore. But I started devouring, yeah, more or less devouring the Stephanie Plum books. I just love them. They're very fast read and very funny, and sorry, very funny. They're amazingly funny. They're so funny. They should just be described as happy pills. It's just so amazingly funny. Just so funny. And yeah, I kind of just picked up 10 big ones because I wanted to take a book from the series. I mean, most books in the series is really good. I do remember this one being good as well. Well, most books in the series are good. And yeah, kind of had a big impact on me in those years when I was in middle grade. And I still do, like, if somebody asks me, could you recommend a very funny book or very funny series? Stephanie Plum is definitely one I'm gonna be recommending to you. Definitely. Because Grandma Sir and Lola and Diesel and yeah, all that hijinks. It's just so funny. So funny. Next to last question. Well, next to last question. How do you define stuff? Uh oh yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I forgot about something, but yeah. FaceTime, a book you were gifted by a friend. I got How Not to Be a Boy by Robert Webb for Christmas for my sister. No, actually for my mom. It's on my wish list, so yeah, I suppose it's not like she could have probably found out about it if else, but yeah, I've been anticipating this one. I really like Robert Webb's comics. No, sorry. I really like his stand-up stuff because he's a stand-up and actor, and he's very funny. That's him. How you might like know him best. That's him as a kid. That's him now. And yeah, he's from Peep Show and the Mitchell and Webb Show. And yeah, he's very funny. But this one is his memoir about how he doesn't feel like he can show emotions because men aren't supposed to show emotions. So yeah, I'm very curious to get to this one. Still haven't read it yet, but yeah, highly anticipating. Well, I'll get to it. The next prompt is self-care. Name something you've done to take care of yourself lately. Don't really know. I haven't really done that much different, really. I'm a booktuber, obviously. I'm kind of a typical booktuber in the way that I love books and I'm a homebody and I'm not that social like normal. So like me having to stay inside all the time and not socializing. It's not a big issue for me really. Like I miss going to the cinema. I miss going to the library to get new books. But other than that, it's not like I regularly meet friends or regularly go to a shop or something like that or go to cafes. I don't really have that exciting in my life really. So yeah, what have been done? I think maybe I suppose the one answer that could be right here is that uh, I'm stopped um, I'm stopped stressing about only reading audiobooks because lately I've been more in audiobooks mood than a paperback or like physical the book mood. And like in the beginning I was like thinking, oh, Renee, why can't you pick up a book and read it? But then like after a while I just realized, but I'm not in the mood to read a book. I want to listen to books. And it's not like audiobook is something that's degrading or bad really. I mean, there's this myth that audiobook is bad books or it's second grade books, and they aren't. They're just as good as reading a book. So yeah, I think not stressing about enjoying audiobooks. I think it's the one thing I can say here really. And then the next is the last one is bonus. Name a book you're anticipating that's coming out. So this is a prompt for a way to like to show people that there still are books coming out, still are books on the way. They're amazing. Well, this one is difficult because there's a lot of good books, and I forgot to prepare this question. Give me a minute. I'm gonna check. I have a list here from earlier of the most anticipated list books that I did in the beginning of the year. Oh, come on, where did you go? Of course, I have no control and no system at all. Should I be more organized? Yeah. Am I ever gonna be more organized? Probably not. Yeah, I'm just not that organized. I mean, again and again and again, I realize that like I have no system, no organization. Do I ever change and be better? No, I don't. Yeah, then all the books I have comments on for that. Okay, so here is the list. Let me see. I'm thinking maybe I should also have written down dates here. Like here's this just titles, no dates. So I'm not sure if these have been published yet or not. Um, you know what? I'm thinking. Yeah, actually, I have like 5 pages on this Bailey books. 5 pages. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna be basic woman, but I'm gonna say Nobleman's Guide to Shipwrecks and Scandal by Mackenzie Lee. So it's the third book in the A Gentleman's Guide series, or historical romp series, I would say could call it. This last book is about the goblin, or like the youngest in the family. And I just read the Lady's Guide to Petticoats and Piracy in February, so I'm like really psyched to get the last book. It's not coming out for August, so but yeah, I'm really anticipating that one. I really, really want that one. And yeah, well, that's more or less it. Other than I suppose tagging people, but this tag seems to have gone around a lot lately. So you know what? I'm just gonna do it as I've done recently. I tag you. Yes, you who's watching this. I want to do it. I tag anyone who wants to do it. So yeah, that's that. I hope you enjoyed this video. And this is me saying Renee out.